Hey guys, welcome back. Kurgle here, and today I want to talk about AI in gaming. Everybody's sick of it, I get it, but I think it's important to talk about it for several reasons. Um, the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I feel like a lot of people have either super positive things to say about it or super negative things to say about it. And I get it where they're coming from, but I think there's a couple of things that get left unsaid about AI and the reason why it's important in gaming. First of all, people don't understand that if you don't stay in the game and follow whatever everybody else is doing, you will drop off. And this is very simple. It's hard for people to understand because they don't consider gaming as this business thing, because to them it's like a place to relax and do whatever. But you got to understand that all of these studios, they need to make money, they need to survive in order to keep making games, right? So uh, it sucks for many reasons why AI is like running rampant right now. There's a lot of things that are not polished. They are not as well executed. But you also got to take in consideration that now, because of AI, we can get games much faster. So it's a balance, right? It is not great. I hate that. I personally hate that it's a thing, but if it's already a thing, let's make the best out of it. Is my opinion, because there's no going back now, right? There's not gonna be a magical like snap of the fingers and then everything that's related to AI is gonna disappear. No, AI is here to stay, and it's gonna be here. It's the name of the game right now, and I think there is like concern from people that the games are not going to be as polished or inspired or uh, enjoyable overall because of AI. And I think that's wrong. I think there is clearly some examples already that I talked about in previous videos, but you guys gotta support the creators you like. You gotta support studios you like, and if they decide to use AI, don't blame them. They have to. They probably have to. Um, there is one thing though that sucks, which is BAFTA, which is like the union for actors. They basically signed uh, an approval for a company to create voice work, like AI voice work, that's essentially comes from an actor, right? So they will take, I don't know, let's say Henry Cavill, right? I doubt that he would go for it because he's a very ethical gamer and he's very true to what he does. But let's just say Henry Cavill wants to sell his voice as The Witcher, right? And so what they will do is they'll take all of his voice files or whatever. They'll train a model, the AI model, and then Henry Cavill will basically get paid to work, and he's not really working. He already did that work, but now they're using his likeness and then using it for a project, right? And BAFTA basically signed it to where it's a licensing thing, right? Like you can sell the rights to your voice for a project. And I think this is a slippery slope. I don't think it's a good solution. I think, in a sense, it will bring a lot more variety to like conversations you can have in video games and to dialogues you have with characters. Like that's all gonna be great. But at the end of the day, it is a slippery slope to very uninspiring creations, right? You cannot transfer the some of the emotion. Probably in a couple of years you will be, but right now I feel like if I'm watching like a very emotional cutscene in a video game, there's going to be that strength in the voice that's gonna be missing, right? You can train an AI model right now to sound very like that person, right? But when you listen to it for a while, it kind of the range of that voice just kind of like it goes a little bit up and down, but it's not really. It doesn't have the range, right? Like, but for example, if you have a heavy cutscene and the voice acting is real, it is not AI generated, you will have those super highs, right? You will have that like rage and screaming and like crying, right? And then you will have the downs where it's like very subtle and not as aggressive. So I think it's such a battle. It is such a weird time for games and for creation that there's so many good things that can come out of it, right? Like you can make assets easier. Obviously, artists still lose jobs there, but um, we can make bigger and better worlds with AI that simply human designers will get burned out on, and they will sometimes not be able to handle that big of a project. Well, with AI, you just set it on a machine and it's running and it's creating. So yeah, I think there's good and there's bad in it, and I just wanted to kind of briefly talk about it because I think it's important, especially for us gamers, because we need to kind of look a little deeper now when we're buying video games. We need to consider a lot of other things, and you don't want to run into an issue where you keep buying games that have such heavy AI involvement that you don't enjoy them. Not because they're bad games, but maybe just ethically, it's not gonna be as enjoyable. I don't know. It's a constant battle I have with my brain. I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about it a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you can see when the new videos are coming out. And that'll be all for today. Have a great day. See y'all soon. Bye.